What's going on, guys? CardMechanic here, and today I'm going to be teaching you a color change known as the Jones change. Let's do it. So this is the exposed view of the Jones change. Now, when I first saw the Jones change being performed by Dan and Dave, it looked so cool, and it also looked very difficult to do. So hopefully I can share some of my insights with you to show you where I went wrong in learning it, and just some of the mistakes I made that you can avoid. So of course you're going to need two cards. I like using a face card, like a black face card and a red ace, just because when you do the change, then you could see that there's a pretty big difference. Okay, so now I usually start off with the cards on the deck, and now you're going to perform from the deck. You just perform a double lift like that, and you're going to get the cards in this position right here. So you have your thumb on the bottom left hand corner, middle finger on the top right. Of course, if you're doing this with your left hand, then it's going to be different. It's going to be the opposite. So now we are here. Now you're going to start off, you're going to show the spectator that you have the King of Spades, and you're going to use your pointer finger to roll this card like this. Okay, you're coming here. All right, see if I can get a good angle. You're taking your pointer finger and you're rolling the card like this, right? So the finger is going from here to here. So it's going to go just like this, and it's going to go all the way through. All right, so we're here. We're going to take this finger, boom, go all the way through. So from this view, it would look like this. All right, you're pretty much flipping the card over onto your pointer finger. So boom. Now you're going to come back with it, right? So you're going to bring this back like this and straighten it out on this plane. So if you're holding the card like this, it's going to be straightened out here. And you're going to push this open corner that's right here against your palm. And you're pretty much going to let go with your thumb and grab on to this corner, not completely in the corner, but just above the corner with your pointer finger and thumb, just so they're on opposite sides like this. Okay, so now we're here, and the next step involved is going to be turning this 180 degrees from here to here. Okay, so we're going to be flicking this to go from here to there. Now the way that's going to happen, you're holding it here and here. You're just going to flick this down. Well, flick this in the downward direction in terms of, this way. Boom, you're going to flick it down, and you'll see the cards come around 180 degrees. All right, now just a quick recap. We're here, we go through, we straighten it out, we come over here. I like to straighten the hand like this, grab pointer finger and thumb, boom, like this, flip it around. Now, generally the cards tend to split here. So you're going to have to find a balance between holding too tightly with these fingers or holding too loosely. Because again, if you hold too loosely, the cards will separate. And if you hold too tight, then the cards aren't going to spin. So you're going to have to find the balance where they're not going to split too much. You can see they split just a little bit. It's not a big split that anyone's going to notice, but it's still there if you really look at it. But again, in this view of the spectator, they're not going to see much of anything. So you're going to have to figure out where that spot is for you. So now you're grabbing on here. You're going to bend in with your pointer finger, bend in, and clasp on top with your middle finger to get this grip right here. Okay? So once again, boom, 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 bend this and grab this. Then you're going to release with your thumb, and you're going to pull this card and get it aligned, get this corner aligned with the inside of your palm. Okay, just to show you one more time. Boom, come here, get it aligned to the inside, and then grab this other corner right here with your thumb like this, and then you're free to let go. Okay, so recapping all that, Go here, 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 and like this. Now once you get here, it's a lot easier. You're going to come over with your middle finger. You're going to push up with your middle finger, push down with your thumb, and start moving this card out. Once this card is cleared, you want to grab it. You want to grab the bottom card with your pointer finger and your middle finger here, and grab this card back with your thumb like this. Pull it out and right above. So it'll look like that. All right, so one more time. Let me get to that position. You're here. You don't have to straighten out like this. Once you get to this position, you're going to take your middle finger, start sliding it. Get another grip with your pointer finger here. Boom. Pull it out and up. And this pretty much, this part of the card just goes right on top of your thumb like this. So if you take a look from the front, none of this is going to be seen. Now wrapping up, you're just going to reverse the process. You're going to straighten that out, grab here, and now when you straighten that out, when you're grabbing it back with your thumb, you want to make sure these cards are completely straight, you're completely aligned. This way, when you have a deck in this hand, you can just boom, put it like that, and it aligns perfectly on top of the deck. All right, so now I'm going to try something new. I'm going to do a slow motion run through, and then that'll be it for the video. Okay, now real quick before wrapping up this video, real quick before going into the slow motion, when you're doing this, you want to also be aware of the angles you're exposed in. Okay, so when you do this, when you're taking it out, you can see that there may be some, some view of the card like this. Oh jeez. Right, so I highly recommend that you practice in front of a mirror just to see where all the blind spots are and where the spectator can see from. Okay, because clearly if you're showing the spectator this way and they see all that, that's clearly not a good thing. They see this extra card here. But again, you also can't show them like this, because then at that point they're not even seeing the card, and that would just suck. So for me, I found it usually works from straight on to about, let's say, like 75, 80 degrees. Right, so from here to about here. So you can practice in front of a mirror and see where you're exposed and where you're not exposed. Okay, so that being said, you can get back to the slow motion recap. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go and check out my Patreon page to help support my channel and also get some cool perks while doing it. So I'll put the link to that in the description, and also in the description you'll see the link to all my social media. So make sure to follow me on there for all my status updates. And all that being said, I will see you in the next video. Welcome to the end screen. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, because subscribing is good. Thanks for watching.